Hello and welcome back to Vúshlitast. Shortly we'll be throwing somebody down a hole, but right now I'm going to set up an office here. I can't make it fill the room because it'll spill out into the other one, but we don't need to assign it just yet because what we need is a bookkeeper. I don't know if our animal trainer is an adequate record keeper. Well, that's good. I did not know that we had an adequate bookkeeper. We're going to set it to the highest precision. They'll be busy for a while. All accounts accurate. Yeah, they'll be... Oh god, what do they need? What do you need? Needs meager office. Right, okay. So we can assign this chair to our bookkeeper. And that should be meager enough for them. Yep. And I want a manager as well, so I've got another chair here. We'll make another study. And because yeah, not being able to set work orders and stuff is just really bothering me. No relevant skills. Well, whatever. Let's make it our carpenter. And they require just a meager office. For now, yeah, you know what? You know what nobles are like. Where is it? Manager. There you are. Alright. So now I can give new work orders, and I don't even know what we're crafting at the moment. I'll check the workshops. And yeah, we've got a couple of spaces here as well, which is... Oh, what's the difference between those? Oh, I see. We dug out some clear zircons. Yeah, I was going to build another couple of mechanics workshops there, but then we ended up with like hundreds of mechanisms from these two here. So I'm thinking that's probably not necessary now. So we do have the craft dwarf workshop. We could build an extra one of those, that would be useful. And right, the jeweler's workshop, we need to encrust some stuff. So I'll just go through these workshops and make sure that we're doing something with them. Right, so that top one is on repeat, but we get some strange missing letters and stuff. Okay, right, we don't want to encrust things with clay. That's just awful. Right, so we probably have some bones. Bone... Decorate with bone. I'm gonna make bone bolts actually, because yeah, that can carry on making wooden cages. See here, I mean we're getting it to make wooden doors, which we definitely need, but also tables. But it's never gonna get around to that, so let's order the tables over here on repeats, and here we're gonna ask for coffers, maybe. Yeah, seems like a good idea for now. Coffers on repeat. And, you know, just because you can't have too many, I'm gonna have another mason's workshop. And craft dwarf workshop over here. And bloody hell, do we really not have... Oh, we only have like 13 stones left. I saw that. So we're gonna have to start quarrying some metal, stone, I think. So let's dig out a tunnel here by these stairs. Oh, actually they're not stairs, are they? So I guess we need to make, whoops, stairs there. So they can actually get down there. And let's go, whoops, no. I want to mine, not dig a whole row of stairs, but yeah, just make some corridors and see if we can't find some metals. I don't think there's any shallow metals here, which probably means we don't have any iron, which is bad news, but yeah, I don't really want to be digging that deep just yet, because that can lead to some horrible, horrible consequences. Far too early in this fort's life, so I'm going to dig out a hospital here. It's not going to be very big. That'll probably do. I mean, chances are if a dwarf ends up needing a hospital, they'll probably die shortly after, so, you know. Right, so let's have a look at our military squads in Dwarf Therapist. Military status, because we want juveniles. No, that's not what we want. Where is it? Migration wave, military. Oh, there we go. Squad. Duh. Right, let's look at this, because we want one of these numpties here. Dobar Loroshashashas. Actually, no, I'm going to make a new squad, and I'm going to put a useless person in it. So we're going to look at total skill levels, and those are obviously children. This person here is a stone detailer, and considering we have others in that skill who are legendary, I think that you're going to get thrown down a hole, and you're female as well. Unlucky. So you are actually smoothing out a wall currently. When it comes to actually engraving them, Erel, what's name here, will actually be doing that. And I'll unassign all the other ones who are rubbish at it, but just for smoothing walls, it doesn't matter. So yeah, I'll remember that name. I've got two ways of doing this. I could set a burrow and set them to the burrow, or I could just... But what I want, actually, is to set up... L? Right. Metal armor, just so that they pick up a shield and a weapon, because we do have a shield and a weapon lurking around. So, what's their name again? I've already forgotten. Bim something. And I will station them on that hatch. So, squad, the gilded basements, will move to this hatch, and hopefully they go and stand there forthwith. Is that you? Yep. Yes, it is. They are not standing on dabbling shield user, dabbling armor user. Did you actually pick up any equipment? You did pick up an iron morning star. That's good. Wearing a leather cap. Yeah, it would be nice if you had some... Whoops. Yeah, it would be nice if you had some armor, but I suppose it's not the end of the world if you don't. You probably will actually die, but I want them to pick up a shield, and I know that we have a shield because I very specifically bought one. So, bismuth bronze crossbow. Have you got the shield? Bronze crossbow. How about you? You're just... Yeah, you're just, Alder bow? Seriously? I didn't know dwarves would use bows. So, I don't know. Are you actually a Marks dwarf there, or are you just hauling shit? Why don't you stand on the hatch? Stand on the hatch, please. That's irritating. Alright, cancel that order. You can go... Did you just take your armor off? Oh no, it's just the sprite changing. Okay, so... let me just remember how to make burrows. There we go. Add a burrow. Define the burrow. One tile. Okay. And add citizens to the burrow. What do I press to go fast? There we go. There you are. Add to the burrow, and hopefully you will now go stand on the fucking... You're not gonna go stand on it, are you? You just... Yeah, I think it's because they're in the military or something, I don't know. They're going to construct box, chest, bag, coffer. Yeah, okay. So let's just take them off their jobs. I I really shouldn't be having this much difficulty just getting a dwarf to stand somewhere, but I don't know. I don't know what else I can do about that. I mean, see, if I set a civilian alert, they'll all go and stand on it, and they'll all fall down the hole. Maybe that would be highly amusing, but okay, let's just disband the squad and then see if they go stand there. They're just not, are they? They won't. You're still constructing a coffer. Even though I have taken you off mason duty. Yeah, we've run out of stone. Oh dear, 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 dear. This is bad news. Oh, come on. There's plenty of stone there. What is that? Ah, here we go. They're actually stood on their little spot now. Let's see. No? Where the bloody hell have you gone? You're not fallen down already, have you? Where the hell are you? Yeah, I know it's inaccessible. Because you're part of that burrow, so please come and stand. Are they really not going to store these things in bins? Do I need bins? That's probably something I need, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know, I mean, it looks like we've got plenty of them, but... Alright, so let's ask for... shit. Let's cancel... Bloody hell. Cancel the wooden cages, ask for some bins. Where are they? Ask her about... Oh, fuck it. Just put them on repeat, you know. You know you need them. So where the hell is this fucker right now? Honestly, just on break. Zoom to creature. But you're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be on your one tile burrow, you son of a bitch. Honestly. In fact, where's my military just in general? I guess they're all on break. Can you move to your tile, please? I want to drop you to your doom. So we're getting plenty of bone bolts. Well, they look pretty decent quality as well, which is nice. It's a stack of 5 exceptional llama bone bolt. Yeah, I mean, they're not going to do a hell of a lot of damage, but it's better than not having any bolts, really. Yes, everything is inaccessible to you. Cancels pickup equipment. Equipment mismatch. Not sure what that's about. Anyway, let's check on our food and drink stocks. Oh, look at all these accurate numbers now. This is fantastic. I can see just exactly how many of everything I have. We have 20 body parts. 9 remains. Lovely. So 28 cages, apparently. Get those in the cage traps. Or perhaps we actually have filled all the cage traps and they need some more to be built. That would be just fantastic, but let's get them built anyway. So, what are these red things out here? Oh, they must be trees. It is autumn, I guess. Alright, let's build some down here, because I feel like I've neglected this part of the map. It's very busy, this tile set. I think that's one thing I liked about the last one, was it's quite clean and crisp. Because this, I mean, you know, like, it's just impossible to see those traps in amongst all this stuff. So it's going to be hard for me to see whether I've actually got any goblins in there when they finally arrive. Alright, let's build some over here. There's probably a really, really better way of doing this that's more efficient, but you know, I just like to throw them around higgledy-piggledy, keep those goblins on their toes. Yeah, let's get some over here. Still got over 60 mechanisms, good lord. Alright, so yeah, I mean now I can do stuff like actually see how much wood we have. Weapons, armor, stuff. Well, I think I can. Ah, there we go, logs. We have 95 logs, apparently. 53 stone. Right, that's not too bad for now. Although, I got some cancellations, so I'm gonna have to check on those. Everything happens all at once. Let's make some stuff here. I'm gonna make some bags. And I don't know, I guess make some cloth dresses on repeat, just to train my clothier, I guess. Well, let's make some boots, leather boots. I don't need a loom for anything. Alright, now what did you cancel down here? We're still making mechanisms. You're still encrusting things. You're still making bolts. Still making bins. Tables. That's still not been built. You cancelled something, did you? No? Well, I guess not. Craft Dwarf Workshop. Wood. Rock. We can make some totems. I believe that we have... We probably have some skulls knocking around. I'm going to go back to making rock pots, if I can find them on the list, because armor stand, blocks, throne, coffin, door... Oh no, they're made of the craft dwarf thing, aren't they? I remember. So what else could I be making here? I guess I could make a quern. Rarely have anything to mill though, all the wheat gets turned into drinks, so I'm gonna make some, not thrones, coffins, that's what I was after. Just make 8 coffins, we'll need them pretty soon, I'm fairly certain of that. And let's make some slabs as well, or maybe statues. I'll leave one of them idle, I mean. I don't want to work my poor dwarves to death. Oh, you're brewing drinks. Why? Why do you cancel this? Prepare lavish meals. Actually, they probably don't have enough ingredients for lavish meals. That could be a problem. So we may have to kill some things. Alright, I've been reading up about animal training, so I'm gonna do some things. Right, let's butcher that. Oops. Butcher that. Butcher that. That. Anything that's an adult and a stray. Reindeer bull. Right, I don't have like a reindeer cow, do I? No. Okay, well I'll probably cancel that cook meal thing again. But what are you bringing in there? I think that was a swan, actually. Alright, and yeah, one of the things that I was looking at on here, on the animal training thing, was how to actually assign animals to the military, and that's how we do it. So, yeah, just use V and then P and then set the work animals, and now those war dogs will follow around one of my marks dwarves until they get bored and wander off. Bye bye. Can you... Yes, I know it's inaccessible. That's why you're supposed to go to your place. This is really irritating. I mean, Is it because they're a militia captain? Replace, leave vacant. Okay. No, no, you're still just freaking out. I mean, where are you? I mean, they're not moving, are they? They're just sat on the mason's workshop. And you can see that they're thirsty and... this is just... okay, delete the burrow. Yes, delete it. Let them go get a drink or something. For crying out loud. There must be a way of ordering the fucking thing to stand on that tile. I don't understand. Create squad. Metal armor. Let's try this again. You know, when you order a squad of one person to stand somewhere, you expect them to stand there, like exactly there. But they don't. They're just... okay. Right, so we've got some bins now. Oh, that's why we're not brewing any drinks. Okay. Red alert. Cancel. Barrels. Barrels, barrels, barrels. We have no fucking barrels. Jesus Christ. How are we doing for drinks? Okay, we have 23. That's going to last about 5 minutes. Yeah. So, how's the kitchen doing? Surely that's making stuff now. Yes, it is. That's good. What is all this crap in here, anyway? Sandbags. Some bronze bars. Okay. What was that? I'm carrying a corpse up here. What kind of corpse was it? Maybe it went rotten on the way to the slaughterhouse. Oh, what is this? Some migrants have arrived. Oh, bloody hell. Alright, what have we got? 13 extra migrants. I think that might just push us to the level where we need a mayor now. Well, you never bloody need a mayor, do you? Just thrust upon you. Right, you are a siege operator. That's pretty good. Will be useful eventually. And we've got a hunter slash animal person who is also a really good woodcrafter. That's cool. A soap maker. Yep, he'll be useful at some point. Farmer, I don't need one of those. Thank you. Plant processing, cooking. Stay away from the kitchen, you. Too many cooks. Spoil the broth. Spoil the cat tallow stew. Right. You are plant gatherer, cheese maker, and beekeeper. Well, we certainly don't need you to be a beekeeper. Cheese making is not needed either. Plant gathering is probably not needed, but whatever. Actually, are you a male? You are. So, Cadol Kulalalalan. You got no military skills. Unfortunately, you're gonna go into the military, and hopefully you'll actually find your way there. Unlike others we can mention, what do? You're a brewer. Stay away from that brewery. Right, you're gonna go in that squad as well. Let's hope that you're actually on the map yet. No, I don't think you are. I think that other one would just happen to be the first one that entered the map, so... so what fucking animals have you brought with you? That is a stray KV pup, some horrible little rodent, and a duckling. Is that a child? Oh, get out of here. Dwarven child, okay. I wonder if danger rooms work on children. I may end up finding out. Another donkey foal. A baby llama. Can you just not bring the baby animals? They're so useless. What is this guy? He looks... a bowyer. Right, okay. Another bloody child. And a brewer. Okay, right. What was that guy's name? Kubuk. I think he is here now. Yep, there you are. And let's carry on looking down the list. So, miller, brewer, milker, spinner. All fairly useless. So definitely take your brewing, spinning. Well, we got a really good spinner. We don't need you on that. Milking. I just never milk things anyway. I just forget. Milling. Yeah, I never really do that either. But I'll leave you on it because you're a woman. I don't have women in my military. Siege operator. I suppose having 2 of those is pretty useful if I build a couple of catapults. Alright, so what have we got here? Our bowyer is also a fisher dwarf. We're going to take him off that, because that's a waste of time. We want him building crossbows. You've arrived in a very good mood. That's good. Farmer, nope. Milker, nope. Well, I guess I'll leave him on it. And pressing, we do kind of need a presser actually. We've got a lot of honeycomb lying around. You're a child, you are... What is that? Pottery? Well, we do have clay. It's pelagic clay though. I don't know if you can actually use that. It's kind of squishy and horrible, but... yeah, that's pretty useless. But whatever. That'll do. Right, let's see if we can get this goddamn bloody dwarf to stand on this goddamn bloody... Whoops, not kill. Move. So there. Now, you son of a bitch. That's you, isn't it? You just stood... You've taken an armor bin there as well. Luckily somebody's going to grab it off you. Move onto the tile with the hatch. I know that you can do it. I'm right, I'm gonna pause recording and I'm gonna go and figure this out. Because, yeah, watching me struggle to comprehend why my dwarf won't stand where I tell him to is a little bit frustrating. Okay, what I've done is I've added the lever to the burrow. And I've set it so that only that dwarf that I want to go there is set to pull it. So I think they won't go there because there's nothing for them to do. And right there, they've gone and pulled the bloody lever. And okay, let's put it on repeat. Oops. Lowercase r. So yeah, they're just gonna... Oh, that hurts the frame rate. Alright, okay, so that works, but now I want them to stand on the other tile and then pull it. I mean, are you ever going to bloody move there? Come on. Come on. So I guess they won't put it on... Yeah, they won't pull the lever unless they stood on the tile. Right, so I'm going to pause recording again and go back to the drawing. Look, I have somebody stood on the hatch. It's a different person, actually. I picked somebody who already had a few combat skills. But yeah, basically I just had to spam the fucking move order and... Oh my god. Yeah, just move them around this room until they finally stepped on this one tile. What are you doing? Why are you carrying this barrel around? What are you actually doing? Are you carrying a weapon rack? Oh no, that's a... What are you... Inventory. Leopard leather dress. Very fancy. Look, you're just carrying a strawberry wine bottle around. Why are you doing that? Hey, there we go. They fell down the hole, and they're probably quite injured. Oh yeah, vomit and dwarf blood. That's... Well, they drop the shield. Is that where that shield is? Okay, so let's have a look at them. Left hand is broken, left hand is bruised, guts is bruised, lower body is bruised, his left cheek is bruised. Okay. Took a little bit more damage than I would have hoped. So this is the fella here. We look at their combat skills. They were a novice dodger and a novice marksdwarf. So let's have a look at it now and... Oh yeah. Oh good lord, it actually worked. They're now a legendary mace dwarf, legendary fighter, still a novice dodger, legendary shield user, novice marksdwarf. So if they ever get their hand fixed and, you know, survive the bruised guts, then they'll probably be an absolutely fantastic asset to our military. And yep, let's get a door there as well. And whoops, no, I want to make this a hospital. So far it will have a bed in it, but yeah, that'll change eventually. So we'll build a container in there. I'm just gonna build one because they'll store everything under the bloody sun in there if I don't. White stalk leather bags. Right, must have been from one of the stalks that we killed. So yeah, I mean that hospital is now right opposite the cloth stockpiles, which appears to have an anvil on it. I'm sure that's just... Nope, that is actually an anvil. Why is there an anvil on the cloth stockpile? Who knows? And yeah, so hopefully that will just get built nice and quickly and they'll treat that guy's wounds and then he shall become one of our champion fighters, and I might throw some more dwarfs down there. It's exceptionally exploity and, you know, I shouldn't be doing it at all, but you know, I feel like it's appropriate. They fall down the hole and they learn some very valuable lessons about not getting hurt. And one other thing I did as well was build some ropes here. Because we can put the trained stalks there. Because they don't get any further than trained in a cage. This is what I have learned. And so, yeah, you have to chain them up and then get them to continue their training while they're out of the cage. But yeah, and this video is running on a bit, so yeah, I suppose next time we'll be training up some more soldiers. I'm not going to go overboard with it, just a few, maybe, just to give myself a fighting chance. And until then, I'll see you later.